All right. Wow. Now, I want to just briefly talk about how it's going along on my journey and what I've been learning. And this isn't like my ultimate truth right now. This isn't something that I feel like is the end all be all, and I'll share what it is. And this is just something that I'm learning, right? This is something that I'm processing, that I'm integrating in my life, allowing myself, and I gotta stop breathing like that, allowing myself to be aligned throughout my journey. And from what I've been gathering, the information I've been gathering throughout all of my experiences, right? Through just different teachers, different masters, realizing that in the channeled book, The Law of One by Ra, he speaks about how we have been put on this earth. We've been incarnated to align our 7 chakras, right? The red ray, orange ray, yellow ray, green ray, blue ray, indigo ray, and violet ray lights, right? We've been here to align those and to really find ways to keep those open and clear. And as we do that, we're allowing ourselves to be so aligned, so open. And granted, we're not always going to be aligned and balanced and open and clear. It's just a tool and a practice and awareness that we must hone. We must tap into and be aware of so that we can walk around in this reality overflowing with balance, abundance, and love, so that we can go out into the world and help those heal, right? Through our own frequency, through our own state of being, through our own state of coherence, right? Harmony, balance. And in the process of it all, I've realized that, wow, I've been at this for about maybe, I would say 4 years. And for many, that may not be a lot. And for others, it may be a ton. And with this realization, I'm like, dang, I'm really just beginning to scratch the surface of being aligned and in tune. And it's really humbling, to be honest. It's humbling to know that I'm still able to, there's still so much I get to learn, and that's fun for me. I'm getting to learn so many things. I'm adopting so many practices and tools that I resonate with, that I can add to my belt, right? To, add this tool to my belt. And right now, my priority is just aligning my chakras, allowing myself to, find a balance from the root going all the way up to the crown. And they say the crown chakra is never out of balance. It's always connected to source. It's the top. It's just the first 3 primal ones, right? The root, the sacral, and the solar plex, right? The red, orange, and yellow. And when we have that in alignment, when we're not giving into, lack of groundedness, right? Not being grounded in our truth, in our being, in who we are and how we show up in this world. And when we master the feelings of lust and really just alchemize that into creation, into creativity, right? And we take more decisive actions. We have the willpower to really remain strong in what it is that we know and how we show up in the world and how we are just activated, right? How we are moving through this world, being really decisive, having that strong willpower to really be as powerful as we are. Those first alignments, when they're fully aligned, when they're healed, and when we are continuously allowing emotions and asking our emotions, where are these found within those three lower primal chakras, right? As some call it, and others may disagree. We are essentially just building the foundation of who we are in this human experience. And once that's all aligned, and I feel I'm making sense, once those three are aligned, then we connect to the heart chakra, right? The heart chakra is all. It's what they call the universal love. It's what Ra calls the universal love. And when we tap into that universal love, the unconditional love, how we show up, we're allowing people to feel safe to be their authentic selves when they are around us. They don't feel judged. They feel our support on their journey, in their truth. And that's why I've been at for quite some time, right? I've been operating from the heart. However, there's been some instabilities. There's been some shakiness in my foundation in the lower three. And, as I've been reading to the Law of One, I've been, listening to different beings really just explaining it and breaking down the law of one. And, just me taking what resonates. I've just been really excited to dive into and figure out and also align and clear my first lower three chakras. And I tell you, with this awareness now and knowing how, I don't want to say easy, but it's tangible, right? It's practical, right? Like I know I can work with these three chakras and really align that, solidify that, strengthen my foundation, right? Pour more concrete in it. Or not even pour concrete, right? That's so 3D of me. I would say maybe allow my roots to really spread into this earth even deeper and stronger and thicker, so that my foundation is so solid in who I am, right? Using that to be creative and create in this world, in this reality, right, in my life, and to co-create with others as well. And be ready to take action, right? And own this power that I have, this gift that I have to really expand my wisdom and my love across this world, so that they can go so that beings can have the permission, because they, the majority of people don't feel like they have the permission because of what they've been through and what they're holding on to in the past, and past traumas and just stories that they've been just holding on to, maybe not even from this lifetime. It's possibly from other past lives, right? And I feel like with these three chakras aligned, right, and clear and open, and obviously there's some, there are going to be days where they're out of balance and all that. I feel that my heart and my love and my presence here on this earth is going to be 10 times more impactful, more, it's going to be stronger. It's going to be felt even more wherever it is that I go. And that's the goal that I want. I want to be able to really share my love with all these people that I know, people that I don't know, help them raise their vibrations, help them raise their frequency, their state of being, so that they can be reminded of all the power that they have within themselves. And then it's never too late to align yourself, to let go of these stories, to live a much more purposeful, authentic, power-filled, abundant life, making better choices in their lives, not staying stuck where they feel like it's been time to go. And from that state of being, right, the heart being, it's the center, it's like the bridge between both the physical world and the spiritual world, right? Because after the heart chakra, it is the throat chakra. The throat chakra is basically me speaking my truth to the world, right? And as I speak my truth, as I let the vibration be released out of my mouth, right? As I don't want to say escapes, but as it flows out of my mouth, it is then in its manifestation form, right? It's being manifested. All of my words, everything that I speak comes into manifestation because you're hearing it, right? And not only that, as I speak my truth, as I manifest the life that I want from a balance first for chakras, right? I'm able to really be the wizard, right, of my life to create and alchemize and just really manifest the things that I want in my life. And as I speak my truth, again, I'm also still, I'm allowing my authentic truth, my authentic self to what I believe that is true to me. And, the majority of my truth, they're always changing. It's just my temporary truth. It's just a moment of truth. I never try to impose that on anyone. As I'm speaking my truth and really just sharing what it is that, is alive within me. It allows people to feel the resonance of my voice, to feel my love, to feel what it is that I'm speaking about, so that this way they feel confident, like, oh, wow, he went through what I'm going through right now, and I see, the truth that he's speaking at this very moment. He's been able to really alchemize everything and turn it into gold, into an elixir, so that should this happen again in the future, he has a better way of handling it. That's what I want, right? These people want that. They want to have that elixir, that potion, to really better handle further future situations should they arise. And that's just for me speaking my truth. That's just for me really owning my throat chakra, right? That's allowing myself to manifest everything that it is that I want. And again, I'm not saying that it's going to manifest right then and there as I speak. It takes time, the laws of the universe, just everything of the universe puts everything into work, like the energy, my actions, right? Because it's not only about me speaking my truth and it comes to fruition, right? It's manifested right there. No, it's more so of me speaking my truth and my actions aligning to that, right? And with those combined with also faith and also really focusing my everyday thoughts towards my goal, to my conclusion, a combination of all of that, right? Like that formula there allows me to manifest whatever it is that I want. And the universe puts it into work. It puts it puts all the ingredients together and puts it in the oven and starts to warm it up. And when it's ready to be divinely delivered to me, I like that, divinely delivered to me, I'm going to be open and ready to receive, because I've been putting that out there, right? And here's one thing that we have to remember. I'm not holding on to that conclusion, that goal, right? I'm not being so attached to it that I'm waiting for the universe to deliver that, right? And for me to receive it. I'm not just expecting 3 months from now, universe, God, deliver that to me, in that time. That's not how it works, So that's what I mean as far as like manifesting and speaking things to existence, and also tying it into with action and faith and your thoughts towards your conclusion, really just feeling that in that moment, right? And letting go, right? Detaching from that, right? Putting it out into the universe and detaching from it, and just allowing your actions to work on its own. So that's that. So once I move from the throat chakra, right? Once I'm there, and it's interesting because as I'm speaking about this, I feel that my chakras are just aligning on its own in this very moment. It feels good. It feels like this power is just rising within me. Right now it's at my throat, and I'm allowing it to go to the next one, which is the indigo, the third eye, right? The pineal gland. And in this is where, in the law of one, as they state, is your connection to source, right? You being a part of the infinite, being a part of the creator, right? As this one podcaster calls it, the infinite worth, right? I think that's what he mentioned. Your infinite worth, right? Who you are to source, right? How you're related to source. And when we remember that, when I hone into that feeling, like knowing that I'm so abundant, so that I'm infinitely worth of everything, I feel so open. I feel so connected to everything, right? I feel this sense of safety and expansiveness within myself. Like I'm not just this one little meat sack filled with bones and muscles and veins and all that stuff, right? I'm, when I connect to that infinite source, that my infinite worth, through meditation, as I'm sitting in stillness and as I just simply be, I'm allowing my body, my soul, my mind to remember and know that I'm a part of it all. I deserve it all. I am connected to all, right? And remembering all that brings me right up to the crown chakra, right? The violet. And this is always balance. And for me, in my experience and from what I know, gathered the information, right, that I've just collected over the years about the chakra system, which I'm still learning in detail. This is where I feel connected to everyone and everything. And as I sit through meditation and I sit in stillness, this deep knowing within me goes like, I can feel my thoughts and just feel this sense of connectedness, right? This collective feeling. I'm doing my best to really describe this. Is I can hear myself saying I'm connected to this mic. I'm connected to this mic extension holder, right? I'm connected to shish kebab turners, and that's an insider between me and my tribe, my family, my soul tribe, which I meant to say skewers. However, I was a bit tired and exhausted that night. Right, and I'm connected to this camera. I'm connected to you in this very moment because I'm speaking to you. I'm connected to the floor, this desk, the chair that I'm in, my cat that's right next to me. Right, I'm connected to everything. I'm connected to my pyrites, right, my Peruvian pyrite egg. Right, I'm connected to everything. This clothes, right, just everything. You get the point, right? I'm connected to it all. And this just brings this harmony, this alignment within my body, all the way from my root, all the way to the crown. And this sense of being home. The sense that I can take wow. That I can take over the world. Not in a negative way, but just going after what it is that I want. Going after all the love and the joy and spreading that and expanding everything and just reminding people that they can have this too if they give themselves the moment to be with themselves, to really ask these deep questions behind every emotion that arises within them during triggering times. And my goal is to just really remind everyone of the beautiful, beautiful gifts that they have within inside themselves, how powerful and beautiful they are, how they can heal themselves through just being with themselves and embracing the emotions that come up. And that's from this state of alignment. And again, it's not every day that I'm always going to be aligned. I'm always going to have my chakras aligned, right? Because it's always going to be out of balance because of certain external situations are going to happen throughout my day to day, right? And I have the tool, the resources to come back to, which is located within myself, within my being, and just take a moment to ask myself, where are these emotions located? What chakras are they in? All right, then how can I balance them? Through asking questions, remembering what am I connected to, who am I a part of, right? Owning certain aspects of myself. And that's what I want to do. Just bring it to everybody. Remind everyone. That's why I do the work that I do. Right? And the breath is is like the anchor of it all. As you're breathing through it, as you're sitting in stillness and really taking these deep diaphragmatic breathing, right? Deep diaphragmatic breath. That's what I meant to say. We're really aligning ourselves. We're revitalizing the body with prana, with the life force that's just in this etheric field, gathering all the information into our body to really remain connected through the breath and anchored into our beingness. And that's what I enjoy teaching and guiding people through, is how to properly breathe and how to work with different breath work techniques to align themselves, to regulate their nervous system, to really calm down the nervous system. And then what I also enjoy doing is past life regressions, right? Quantum healing hypnosis therapy sessions. I guide people into their past lives and connect them with their subconscious mind so that they can get answers from their higher selves, the SC, the subconscious mind, and get those answers to the questions that they have. What's my life purpose? Who's this person in my life? Why do I feel like I gotta protect this person? Why do I feel like I have a lack mentality, a lack mindset? Why do I get anxious when so-and-so, when such thing happens, right? All that gets answered in the quantum healing hypnosis sessions. And it's powerful stuff. I mean, you won't believe the things that I've been able to experience while taking my clients through it. Even my own experience. Even though my own experience is very subtle, when I get to the subconscious mind, I know all the answers. My higher self knows all the answers. And from what I've gathered, the higher self is our future selves. It's light years away, right? It's just revisiting us in this very moment. It's like my higher self comes to me and say, hey, Miguel, you're ready to master this shit. You got it. I'm going to give you a little hint. I can't give you it all, Miguel. There's still some lessons. There's still some steps that you have to learn. Some movements you have to learn so that you can better handle these situations in the future. And it'll just tell me, you've been through it. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm coming to you to give you guidance. That's my higher self just coming through, right? Our higher selves are just from the future. So in these quantum healing hypnosis therapy sessions, you get to speak and connect to your higher self, which is your subconscious mind, which is the oversoul that has all the information. All the information, the collective information. It might be the Akashic Records. It might be the Book of Life. Whatever people want to call it. It taps into the etheric field that holds the information. And it gives you the answers that you are seeking. And that's what I am passionate about really guiding people through a quantum healing hypnosis session tied in with some breath work techniques. right? And meditation. And that's part of the session anyways, right? To get into that deeper state. So to wrap it all up, wow, I really didn't think this was going to go, this far. I'm already 25 minutes in. It's been so exciting to know that I've been really retaining so much information when it comes to understanding the chakra systems, these energy centers within the body, and to help me align it so that I can be so solid in my being so that I can go ahead and operate and walk around in this world so confident, holding people in their highest regard with so much love and seeing them in their highest potential, holding them in that light so that they can feel that they are seen, not because of what they've done or the clothes they wear or the occupation that they have. No. It's me seeing who you are, me looking deep into your eyes, connecting with your soul and saying, I know why you're here. I know why we're connected. We're here to elevate each other. I learn from you, you learn from me. I am you, you are me. Right? And this gets me so excited because this may be the very beginning. Even though, as I mentioned, I've been doing this for 3 to 4 years, thinking that I know it all. And oh no, not at all. There's so many people that come into my life. There's so many books that come into my life and videos and so much information, downloads that are just coming through from other people, other sources through me and some of my downloads as well. It just remind me of the fun this life is, the game that this life is, and the fun that I'm able to have with it, to be playful, to be serious, to be everything that I can be, right? Be everything that I want to be. I am here to guide so many people. And I'm not going to take the credit because this is Source, this is God, this is the divine creator working through me. And I'm doing my best to keep my vessel as clean as possible to show up as loving, as grounded, as compassionate and forgiving as possible. I used to say non-judgment too, right? However, we judge. I judge myself. Well, not all the time. But however, I catch myself judging myself and I let it go because I'm able to do that. I'm able to transmute that and where's that coming from? Where's that showing up? What insecurity? What emotional wound needs to be attended to, being that I'm judging myself now? Anyways, that's for another time, another podcast, another sitting. Yeah, this has been a beautiful journey. This is just the very beginning of it, and I'm so excited to share more of my experiences that I've learned along the way. Really, my plant medicine journey, and yeah, it's going to be beautiful. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much for sitting here. It's been almost about 30 minutes, and I'm really grateful that you guys sat through it all and got to, hear about me learning about the chakras, and hopefully you were able to, really take some information that resonated with you and open your eyes and just planted the seeds of possibility of you being aligned and wholesome and just here. So thank you. I love y'all. I will see y'all very, very soon. Again, thank you for this podcast, for being on my podcast, and I will see you very, very soon. Blessings.